BBC viewers slam anti-Brexit campaigners for hijacking last night of the Proms by waving EU flags. Viewers of the last night of the Proms last night voiced their disgust that the concert had been hijacked by anti-campaigners waving EU flags. Those watching live on BBC One took to social media to air their fury. One wrote on Twitter, the Remainers have hijacked a British institution with all the EU flags at the last night of the Proms. Another said, just watched it now, you full of EU flags and hats. I really want to know. Prior to the concert, the activists claimed to have amassed 50,000 EU flags to hand out across the various last night of the Proms events. Kate Hobbs, of the EU Flags Proms team, said she hoped the flags would be a timely reminder to the audience that music is a universal language which unites people. There were also accusations of bias in the music selection, with some saying the inclusion of the marching song of Democracy by Percy Grainger was pointedly political. The BBC said it tried not to give undue prominence to any flag during the broadcast. But the broadcaster found it difficult to avoid the shots of the EU emblems as Remain campaigners had handed out thousands of flags to audience members at the Royal Albert Hall in West London. David Miller, the Mail on Sunday's classical music critic and a former culture secretary, described the show of EU support as a gratuitous invasion, adding, these people are spoiling the event just so they can say, look. Schoolgirl, 14, is heartbroken after she is banned from the classroom because she is too big for her. Mother, 37, tries to share photo of live sex show in Benidorm with her friends on WhatsApp but Woman, 53, shares harrowing photo of the appalling injuries she suffered at the hands of her abusive ballerina, 33, kicked police officer in the groin and tried to bite him after being told she was too. Burglars steal solid gold toilet worth £5 million in a raid on Blenheim Palace just 2 days after. Snickers chocolate bars are changing their name back to Marathon after almost 30 years, and even they. Council gives Katie Price 3 months to demolish her horse exercise area built without permission. Free lunch won't pay my mortgage. Afghanistan world's oldest mother, 74, is in intensive care alongside her husband, 78, who had a heart attack. Ryanair passengers are delayed for up to 12 hours as planes are grounded across Europe by major Iran-backed militants admit drone swarm strike on world's largest oil processing plant in Saudi Andorra. Boris Johnson will ram through new Brexit deal in just 10 days with MPs sitting through the night. 12, is left fighting for his life in hospital after SUV driver left him for dead in Northwest. Donald Trump confirms Osama bin Laden's Crown Prince of Terror son Hamza was killed in a U.S. boy, 12, is charged after he sexually assaulted teacher at secondary school. Britain's most eligible bachelor? Wealthy Duke and
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I keep fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,